What's going on, everyone? It's your guy, Pat Bernard, aka The Gobbler, and I'm back here on Stream Punk Entertainment Sports, Nothing But Net 76ers post-game show. And again, the 76ers lose tonight. I've just watched a head coach that looks completely beaten down, broken down, and one Nick Nurse. And this it's tough. It's tough to dial up game plans. It's tough for a team to want and respond when half the team's talent is it's off the floor. Tyrese Maxey dealing with the back problem from last night. He was not going to be in tonight's game. So the 76ers, once again, go to their bench to give these young cats a lot of scoring opportunities. Guys like Ricky Council step up, didn't come through. Right now, Danny Grimes has been the only guy coming through. Or I'm not Danny. I keep on saying Danny. I had a friend named Danny. Quentin Grimes has been the only guy who's stepped up here. 30 points. I mean, this kid's playing very, very well. He had 3 3-pointers tonight. He does bring something to the table. I mean, whether he can pull up and hit the 3-pointer, makes nice cuts to the basket, finding teammates in transition. I mean, he does a lot for this team. He does a lot. And I'm okay with that. But however, there's just so many elements that the 76ers need help with. They do. And the injury bug continues to haunt this team. As you see, they actually gave the Minnesota Timberwolves a good battle up until the fourth quarter. And that's where the Minnesota Timberwolves just used good ball movement and just were just able to drop the 3-pointers. We're able just to unload from the perimeter. Where in that case, the 76ers just couldn't keep up. I mean, like I said, I thought the 76ers played a defensive game for 3 quarters. I thought they did well in that aspect, playing a 2. No, they went the 3-2 zone. Had some good wing defending. A couple guys from the bench actually did step up, making some plays. But rookie council need to get together. If they're going to go to him as an option to shoot from beyond the arc, and he comes up wet feet, like Lonnie Walker the fourth, like he's a player. I know he only has 6 minutes, but he was very creative. He was very creative down low. Kelly Oubre, I thought, played decent. Kelly Oubre had 24 points himself. He only made 1 3-pointer, but again, very effective in the paint. He made a nice couple of dunks tonight. I thought Kelly Oubre was something good, played all right. Gershon Upaseli, 1 3-pointer, but another one. He played very, very well. Andre Drummond wasn't as effective as I thought he was going to be, like he was last night. But you again, it is what it is. But the Sixers bench, again, Ricky Council got his minutes cut. Again, he had some decent minutes last night. Today he got dropped down to 7 minutes. He was 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, and that's it. I mean, he really didn't do anything. Jarrett Butler got 11 points. He was pretty decent tonight. That's a looking like a piece for the future for the 76ers team. Had a little nice inside-out game. He was definitely making some plays down low. But it just sucks when these guys are really inexperienced and they're hanging with again, Vinny DiVincenzo, just Dante DiVincenzo. just unloading. Was just able to unload. I mean, that whole Timberwolves team just ice through their veins and fire at their hands in that fourth quarter. I mean, again, I'll give it to the 76ers. They battled for 3 quarters. It had some nice pick and roll action. Guys were drawing the double team. They found Kelly Oubre on the perimeter. All that stuff was working. They just did, but a consistent 3-point shot, they just don't have it, and they are falling to teams that just can do that. And again, now without a dominant big man, you could do things down low. Now, Minnesota didn't really do that much tonight. Obviously, moving on from Karl Anthony Towns, but they were still able to what they do. They bring in Julius Randle. They bring in Dante DiVincenzo. Those guys can create their shot. They can shoot from the perimeter. Sixers can't do that. I mean, there was Quentin Grimes was creating was creating space, getting to a rhythm, but I mean, it just wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough, and it sucks. It sucks when this team just doesn't perform. Like I said, I thought they played a better defensive game tonight. That's the one plus I'll give the 76ers. They played a better defensive game through 3 quarters of basketball, but that fourth one, man, just couldn't keep up. Just couldn't get up. Couldn't keep up. And that's when Nick Nurse just wound up just unloading everyone from this bench. I'm pretty much sure at some point I told the mascot to take his helmet off and put a jersey on. I mean, he was desperate. And watching him in this press room, very depressing. Very depressing. He looked beat up. He doesn't have an answer. It was sad. It was sad times. But, I don't know how it's going to get better from here because they get a day break tomorrow. Then they head into Boston. Then they come back home for a Sunday nighter against Utah. Utah's a winnable game, but it's just, man, this team, it's every chance, every opportunity. They don't get an opportunity to play with hang out and play with each other. There's never going to be that team chemistry ever. Quentin Grimes sounds like he's going to be a piece for the future here. He looks like he's earned his stripes. Looks like he's going to earn to be here. Kelly Oubre, he just needs to be a little bit more consistent. Just his team needs a decent 3-point shooter and losing I don't remember. It sounds like I already forgot his name. I can't even think of his name. I'm drawing a blank and I don't know why. McCain. When they lost McCain, that hurt because he was making those 3-pointers. He was making those shots. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys my – honestly, I'm going to go back to giving you guys my MVP for the 76ers was Quentin Grimes. He actually used between him and Gershon Baselli kind of showed up. Jared Butler showed up, had 11 points. But again, they just were not knocking their shots down from the perimeter. Just not knocking down their shots. This is a desperate basketball team, and again, a lot of 76ers team, a lot of 76ers fans had them going to the playoffs, but just because of the injury bug, it's just not going to happen. So my grades of the game, I'm going to give this team a C plus. I think that's fair to say. I think the 76ers played very well defensively. That was an improvement, which they've been lackluster on the year, except for the fourth quarter where it mattered most, and that's where they got cooked. I thought this team did okay as a unit, but man, it sucks. It just sucks. It's just a correlation of things. Someone's always injured. Somebody is always down. We're always down a man. But in some aspects, this is a opportunity. Well, guys, being down like this is an opportunity for the bench to step up. It's an opportunity. But let's go to the scoreboards because let's get right to the slate. Your 76ers would lose 126 to 112 out there in Minnesota. Let's go to the finals. The Bulls lose to the Cavs, which was to be expected. The Cavs win 139 to 117. Warriors win up there in New York. They win 114 to 102 over the Knicks. The Bucks went down in Atlanta, win 127 to 121. The Magic lose at home in a tight one against the Raptors, 114 to 113. Game of the night, the Pacers win 115 to 102 over the Houston Rockets. Suns right now starting about to finish up their first quarter against the Clippers in a tight 125-22. Suns right now about to end their game is the Spurs and Nets, 117 to 102. Lakers and Pelicans yet to come at 10:30. So for you Laker heads, you should enjoy that one. However, there's still more to be improved with the 76ers team. A lot. It's doom and gloom. It's me repeating to you guys the same story night in and night out. The loss at the end of the day. I don't know when the next W is going to come, but man, if it does, probably Sunday night. I can't see them win on Thursday. I can't. They pull out the ultimate upset, then yeah, great. You're going to get, they're probably going to get some wins, but it's not looking likely they're going to make the playoffs. I'm just being real. That's how I feel. So anyway, the 76ers do lose tonight, like I mentioned. They lose back-to-back. Let's see if this team can bounce back on Thursday. Because this team's going to need to do that. So we'll see what, I don't know the timetable for Maxey and his injury. But so we'll have to see what happens there. The 76ers, man, they just need help. They need help. And like I said, I thought they played well tonight. I'm not going to knock them. I mean, Quentin Grimes just had 30 points. 30 points. He should be rewarded. He played very well. Gershon Novoselic played very well. Kelly Oubre Jr. played very well. But it's just not enough. You need to have decent three-point shooting in this league, and we don't have it. as good as Maxey is, he's very streaky with that. We just don't have it. And it stinks. We're at the point just waiting the white flag. You need to have 3-point shooting. You saw it from Minnesota. When they got into a rhythm, they were just plucking away. Just plucking at the 76ers eyeballs from beyond the arc. And now, like I said, this team needs to come up with an answer fast. It's sad. It's sad how this team is. Like I said, Kelly Oubre played very, very well. Came out with a nice game from inside the paint. We know his game. He made 1 3-pointer. When they could get him into a rhythm, when they get Chris in space and draw defenders to come down low, they could kick it out to him from the perimeter. I thought that's well. Quentin Grimes just making plays, being very creative with off the ball. Especially when you get a half court set, I think he's very, very good. He could pull up and hit the 3-pointer. He's very, very good at. And then you have guys like Jared Butler trying to make an improvement. But guys like Ricky Council, I'm highly disappointed in. Highly disappointed in. You're not making anything in this. I had high hopes from this kid from last year. I thought he made an improvement as a rookie. He's that definition of sophomore slump. Just getting nothing out of him. We are getting nothing out of Ricky Council the fourth. Sad to say. Sad to say, we are getting nothing from Ricky Council the fourth. And hopefully he'll step up at some point. We're definitely going to need him to step up come Thursday. Will he? I don't know.
How do you spell dominance?
Because it looks like a scheduled loss come Thursday. But listen, I'm Pat Bernard. I want to say thank you to everyone who's checked in and chimed into the show. I definitely appreciate it. 76ers lose 126-112. Really, really battled this Wolves team up to the fourth quarter, and fourth quarter just ran. The Wolves just ran with it in the fourth quarter. But I'm your guy, Pat Bernard. I will chime with you guys next time. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. How do we spell Wallen's name?